So your girl's truck is right there getting detailed. It is a, I'm not going to show you my truck number, sorry, but it's a 2022 Kenworth. And I can't freaking wait to get inside of this amazing, majestic vehicle. And because I'm switching from Qualcomm to Zonar, they have to keep you off the clock. They say 10 hours. I've heard it doesn't really take all 10 hours, but at least it gives me time to, what's it called? Switch everything out of that truck right there. Yeah, that one. Into the new baby. And we can personal convey over to Walmart and put our groceries in our refrigerator now, because that one didn't have a refrigerator. So we'll have time to, you know, run some errands on personal conveyance and get some sleep before we take our load going to Houston later on tonight. So I will show you all the inside a little bit later. But yep, 2022 Kenworth, and she's all mine. So we're getting ready to head to Tucson, Arizona, and then we are going to Utah, and then back to Texas. But there's my baby. There's my baby. And we're almost done with the inside, so then I'll show y'all what the inside looks like. Alright, so we're almost done with brake, but I thought I would show you something that is pretty cool about this new 2022 Kenworth. Hello. So there's a safety feature on it, which I've never seen in any other truck. When you go to turn it on, right, you're just waiting. And normally you would go to turn your key. I'm turning the key, right? You have to put in a passcode. I'm gonna put my code in, but not with y'all looking, of course. Hold on. Then it tells you you can start your truck and you're good to go. And we have the new Zonar technology. So all of our bitching about the Qualcomms, it worked. Either that or Swift got tired of their people driving in fucking ditches. So this is the main screen, and this tells me I've been off duty for 10 minutes. We're on a so this thing, if you turn the truck on, if you turn the truck off, if you pull a parking brake, if you do a tug pull, anything that you do that moves this fucking truck, it's going to tell you. So because I turned my truck on and turned it back, I turned it off and turned it back on at 1:12 here. We are in Vegas right now. I did that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and accept it. It'll add it to my, so this is what your graph looks like these days. This is my log. And this is a whole situation. So you have your driver log, your roadside view. If you want to update your status, this is where you do that at. And whenever you go off duty, on duty, whatever, you literally, it prompts you to type why are you doing what you're doing. So like earlier we stopped to use the restroom. I literally just put restroom on there. So whenever you type in here, the keyboard pops up. No more of that stupid sticky thing getting down and whatever. So anyway, we're gonna delete out of here. Just go home. I'm already off duty. I'm on break. So anyways, there's a whole bunch of other features in that, but this is where the magic happens. This is where you get your load information. All comes through here, and you can click on it. And I'll do another in-depth video about it, but it gives you all the stuff you need to know. You can do route to stop, you can do all kinds of stuff. So then you go to your load information. Hold up. You go to load information, and all the ones that are in yellow are the ones that have already been paid for this pay period. Now again, if you paid attention to the previous video, I will be able to go back and see this shit for 14 days. So I'm just coming back, as y'all know. Tuesday was my first day back, and we didn't even start driving until Wednesday. So this is where your messages are. And fuel options, my truck was brand new and we filled up at the thing, so I didn't need anything. But the messages still come just the same, except for that they show you navigation address entered. So the fuel location, say I was to stop at this fuel location, Pilot, in St. George, Utah, which is where I am going to stop whenever I get there. It doesn't automatically load for whatever reason into the navigation system. It is something that they're working on. So I would have to manually enter this into the system. And again, we don't know why on my load. Go back. Okay, so this is the load that I'm on right now. The only stops it gives me are the one where I picked up from Costco in Arizona, and then the one where I'm dropping it off in Utah. So I can leave my map like that and say route to stop, but what I really like to do is hit route to stop. Hold on. I don't put any of that information because it takes too long. And then I just push start, and it gives turn-by-turn directions. So other things that you can do in there, in the point, this is where you send your macros. You have all the macros. The only one I don't see is the 0 macro. Oh, the freeform message down here. So all of the macros are exactly the same, and you just scroll through, pick the one you want, and or the one that you need to be sending, and that is all still the same. Go back to point. Oh, hello. We don't want to do that. And then you can hit this. You have a whole bunch of different features, and you actually can also send. Let me go back home. It should be in here. Crap, get out of here. I want to get out of there. So this is another thing. So they just sent me a thing for the 3 days that I'm in the middle of nowhere, so Wi-Fi can be an issue still, but this is telling me that she just sent me a message about paying me for the 3 days that we set. We did not get to take off yesterday because we did all of the changing of the trucks, which went by really, really fast. We ran to Walmart, we came back, we found our empty trailer, we got to the gate only to find out that my truck was never removed out of shop status. So it wasn't completely registered, and the shop was closed, so we spent the night in Phoenix again last night. So, shit happens. It is what it is. Let's go home. Let's click here so we can do something different, and maybe it'll act right. No, it's stuck stupid. Alright, load. There we go. So, it's all pretty easy. Scanning your documents, it already knows. So it already pre-populates, so you don't have to have paperwork anymore. You just write. Actually, Costco's not even using bill of ladings anymore. There's a piece of paper behind my chair, but they're using what's called Swift receipts. And so all I have to do is make sure that this trip number is with my truck number and the trailer number that I'm actually carrying, and then I would hit next, and then it's going to ask if I can do pictures, and then you literally just take a picture, because again, this is a Samsung thingamajiggy, and you put the paper behind it. There's the camera. You put the picture behind it. Or another cool feature with this Zonar is I actually have the Point app on my phone. So that is actually the best way for me personally to get all of the paperwork I need, and it'll upload directly to here and you're done. No more paperwork. So I'm gonna go finish my break and grab a bite to eat. I just thought I would show y'all what it is, and tonight I'll do another little video showing y'all how we set up the truck and some modifications that need to be made. But yeah, just checking in with y'all. My brother is running an errand. We're stuck at Costco for the next 2 to 3 hours, so now is a better time than any to show y'all my new Food Ninja. Hold on, I don't think I can close it without dropping it. Hold on 1 second. There we go. So it automatically sets the timer for you, just like the regular Ninjas. Bam. So this thing actually does, so you put it does the grill. It also does air crisp, so I can air fry stuff. I can even make my own jerky by dehydrating. It also bakes and it roasts. Here's all the cool things you can do with it. Sausages, burgers, so it, see, 4 to 9 minutes. So it automatically set it for 9 minutes. There's 4 burgers on there, that's great. Chicken, it tells you everything you need to know right here. And all the different attachments, like this one right here is for the air fryer, and then it even came with a little brush. So I don't have to have like so much shit on my truck. But because of the situation that we're sitting in right now, I need these burgers to be done. And once we get situated, I got the Rand McNally up. My brother did that for me. There's another Swiftie. Costco is running behind in Utah, y'all. It's not even funny. But the Rand McNally is up. But honestly, the new bitch, I'm gonna have to give her a new name. Like, I don't even know. I'll take some suggestions because that thing works like a fucking charm. So I'll check back with y'all in a little while, and I'll show you how my burgers came out. Minutes on the dot, and we got perfection. Thank you, Food Ninja. There it is up there. Food Ninja 5-in-1. Don't get one.